welcome back to my channel. So for this week's sit down video, because you probably noticed I've been doing like a vlog, more practical, easygoing type of video and a sit down video, because that's just easier for me to film, to be honest. And I'm a bit concerned right now. I just noticed my normal lens broke, the one I use for everything. And I don't know how to feel. It has not been my day, but okay, let's stop with rant. I'm doing a Q&A. You ask, I answer. That's what's up. So let's get on it. First question. How did you meet God? So this is a hard question, to be honest. When I got healed, and I can make a video on what happened to me if you'd like to, but I was really healed, and mentally it was pretty crappy, to be honest. And when I decided I needed to start recovering for my future family, I needed something to hold on to, like something spiritual that I would feel like was in me. So that's when I decided to search for something else, and then I found God. It did help me a lot, obviously, but as I got better, I feel like I walked away for some reason. And now it hasn't been a year, probably. It's a bit less than a year, I would say. I just felt that way again. I needed something else. I was feeling empty, and I needed something to trust and just know that it wasn't in my control. So I needed to let go of that and just enjoy life as it is. And that's what I've been trying to do. I'm trying to find out more, learn more, be with God. And I know that's not probably the answer you want to hear, but I'm still finding out what God is, who God is, what He did, what He does. Second question is, how did you feel like your relationship with your husband changed after your son was born? So this is a hard one as well, another one. So our relationship, bottom line, did change a lot. And first things, we were like newlywed, which like it's still pretty new. We have been married for a year and have been together for 3 years now, including marriage. So it's not like we have been dating for a long while, and we are young. We are really young. So we were still finding out who we were together, and then we decided to get married and have a baby. So because everything was still so new, and no, I do not regret anything, neither does he. We have spoken about this. Because everything was so new and we were still trying to figure everything out, you throw a baby, sleepless nights, and everything in a mix. And there was like some chaos, I would say, because I had like really high expectations for him, I feel like. And some were too high, some he should have done, and I've spoken about it to him, and everything is okay now, but it changed. There was fighting in the middle, which I'm not proud of. It was hard, but we're okay now, we're together, because we love our baby, we love each other, and because we're married, and that's what marriage is. It won't always be easy, but we made a commitment to each other, and we will honor that, for sure. What was your reaction when you found out you were pregnant? Lots of cases. I've been loving your videos. Thank you so much for your support. And onto the question, what was my reaction? So we had just started trying to have a baby and to get pregnant, and it happened like on first try. I was still on birth control, but I missed a couple of days and I got pregnant right away, which was definitely a blessing. But I was taking pregnancy tests, like so many of them, because I just felt off, and every single one was negative. So there was one morning, and I said to Diogo, I'm not feeling well, I'm sick of this. And he said, well, you should take a pregnancy test. And I'm like, another one? And he's like, yeah, let's do it together. So we got out of bed, I peed on the stick, and I just walked away and went go do whatever I was doing, like get ready or something. And all of a sudden, he's like screaming and jumping. Oh, there's 2 lines. I know I just woke up, but I'm not drunk. There's 2 lines. I'm like, what? So yeah, that was my reaction. I was so shocked. And I started shaking. I'm like, what? I'm pregnant? I was so happy, but I was definitely shocked. And he was just happy. And he's like, yes, it's true. You're pregnant. We're having a baby. We were really excited. I was nervous and scared. I was scared that I wouldn't be a good mom, I think. Not scared of everyone else's reactions. But yeah, I was shocked, excited, happy. 4th question. Have you ever felt judged for being a young mom? Oh boy. Does this answer? Like, all of the unsolicited advice, that don't do this, do that, is that really your baby? How young are you? In the middle of the street. So yeah, I have felt judged. I have felt like people, even today, they look at me and look at my baby, the grocery store, everywhere. Like everyone looks at us and it's like, oh, what an accident. And everyone thinks we got married because of our baby. And that's not true. We got engaged and I wasn't pregnant. So yes, people judge me. I don't really care. I love my baby. I love being a mom, and that's all that matters to me. Next question. How was your proposal like? So it was on my birthday in the place we started dating. My husband kneeled down to one knee, like a sweet, sweet speech. We're having pizza for dinner, how romantic of us, in the middle of the little garden thing. And he just down to one knee and, would you be mine forever? And of course I said yes. Did you ever consider a home birth? To be honest, before I even got pregnant, I did do some research about it. And I think it's amazing the women that do it, like really strong, but I'm really nervous. And if something goes wrong, we are going to the hospital. And by the way, do not think I'm just shaming on everyone, because I honestly think it's a really special experience, but for me it wouldn't work because I just get nervous and I start thinking something might go wrong, so I just rather be in the hospital. And my experience was so good. I don't have anything to complain about the hospital, so I don't think I would consider a home birth, but only God knows. What was the most challenging thing about being a young mom? So I feel like for this question, this is like a really current subject, because I feel like I'm now like figuring that out. And I would say the most challenging part is finding who I am, honestly, because at the age I was supposed to find myself, I got ill. And then I decided to start working, and then I decided to get married, and then have a baby. And now that like everything is settled, I'm like, who am I? Am I a mom? Am I a wife? Like, of course I am those things, but who am I? And that has been like a really big struggle for me, and I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, that's the most challenging part for sure. Where would you like to work? So, this is a tricky one, because I'm still figuring out who I am. I cannot give you a 100% answer on this, but I love babies. I love children. I love Montessori. I love gentle disciplining. Kids are like in my heart. I was born to be a mom or something like that. So I would probably say it would have to do with children, but not like a teacher, like in the regular sense of the word. I don't want to be in the classroom teaching maths or something. That's not for me. But yeah, like something different that involves children. That sounds good to me. Are you planning on baptizing your baby? Before I decided to start learning more about God, we were going to baptize Martine, and it's actually something we haven't really spoken to in the last couple of months. But as I started learning more and more and more, I have a different view on baptism, and I do think baptism is a personal choice. And yes, I do plan on teaching my son and showing him God and His Word and everything that God does for us and Jesus did in the cross. But I do think baptism is a personal choice, and it has to do with you regretting your actions and your sins. So that's not for me to do. Like, I cannot say my son regrets something, especially because he's a baby. So this is like a really tricky subject for some people, and that's just my personal option. As I said before, I haven't spoken to Diogo about it in the last couple of months, so that's where we stand. If you could help other young moms, what would you tell them? I would tell them to be strong, to don't be ashamed of what they're feeling, and don't minimize it, because like, just feel what you're feeling and know that it's okay. You're strong. It's not because you're young that you are not capable. You can even be more capable, and you got this, okay? Like, if it's okay to ask for help, don't take any bull from others. Like, just don't. If you don't want advice, or just do your thing, honestly. One of the most the sweetest thing I have heard in the last couple of months was my mom. She told me, I knew you were going to be a great mom, but you wow me every single day, and that just really touched my heart. She said, I would even say you're a better mom than me, and I'm like, Mom, don't say that, but it's just so sweet that she said it. It's like, yes, just because I'm a young mom doesn't mean I'm not a mom, doesn't mean I'm not good for my baby, doesn't mean it happened by accident. I'm a mom. Every young mom is a mom. We're all trying our best. So just be strong. That's my advice. Tips for helping a baby fall asleep. So my baby is sleep trained. I did it when he was around 3 months old. We actually started earlier, as soon as we got out of hospital, we started to do a routine with him, so that he knew this was his schedule. You eat at this time, you sleep, you eat, and you sleep, because that's what newborns do. And then we started doing eat, play, sleep with his wake times, this is a lot to do in just this short amount of time. But because he's on a schedule and he knows what to expect and he has a routine, it's easy for him to fall asleep. When he isn't, I just go and cuddle him until he feels safe, and I pray over him, which just happened just before I started recording this video. That happened. I just cuddle him, reassure him it's okay, help him go to sleep. Oh, and we use white noise as well, which is shh, a shh sound, which helps him. He associates that with sleep, and his room is pitch black as well, so that he doesn't see anything, he doesn't get distraction, because sleep is sleep. It's not play, it's not talk, it's not nothing. Sleep is to sleep. Final question, what's your favorite store for you and your baby? So for me, I don't know if you're talking about home stuff, clothing. So for home, I would say either La Redoute or H&M Home. I love those. For clothes, I have been getting a lot of stuff from Shein, which I know is not ethical, but it's super affordable, and it has different clothing, which I'm okay with. I like it. So I've been doing that. For my baby, for clothes, we do Zippy, Bean Baby, Kiabi for t-shirts, like basics. What else? H&M as well. I don't know if I said that already. That's probably it. And for toys, I just get pretty much everything from AliExpress or Amazon, because it is cheaper, it gets here. And the toys I like to give him, Montessori toys, can be so expensive, honestly. Like, I've seen the toy I got him, like one of the toys I got him for Christmas. I paid about 15 euros, I guess, on AliExpress, and in a normal store here in Portugal it's over 50, just for one little thing. So that's something there. I don't have much more time to film this, and the questions were pretty much on this note, so I just selected some of them. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Ask away, don't be scared, don't be shy. I'm always here. I love talking to you. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.